All the mathematical permutations that affect the top of the Premiership, the fact that Liverpool need to win to keep the pressure on Manchester United and keep themselves ahead in the race for that Champions Cup place in second spot. The absence of the suspended Robbie Fowler didn't prevent Liverpool beating Spurs 2-1 on Saturday, so that team is unchanged for this visit to Wimbledon, where they've not collected maximum points in the last 5 visits. Wimbledon have already influenced one issue in the Premiership. They make 2 changes from the team that relegated Nottingham Forest with that 1-1 draw. Kenny Cunningham is back in defence and Dean Holsworth replaces the injured Leonardson. Referee tonight is Mr. Paul Durkin. So Wimbledon kick off against a Liverpool team who are so anxious for the 3 points after Manchester United's failure to wrap up the Premiership in the last couple of games. 2 draws that have suddenly brought a chink of light. Here's Cunningham back in the side tonight. Holdsworth helps it on. Mark Wright clears, and then Redknapp. This is Kimball. Mark Wright's header. Berger prevents the throw. And Collymore just slipping as he tried to get underneath it. Mark Wright seeing a lot of the ball in this first 60 seconds. Here's Dean Holdsworth in behind the back of Kabame. Strong challenge by the Norwegian. He's done very well since Liverpool bought him. Yet another Norwegian player in their ranks. Free kick. Ardley takes it. Cleared by Ruddock. This is Kimball. The yawn of his header, but they haven't cleared it yet. Cunningham. Well, it looked as though Bjornaby blocked the run of Ardley, and certainly Paul Durkin thinks so. It's free kick. Liverpool have just left Stan Collymore up in centre circle. Everybody else back to defend from this free kick, which Kimball takes. Oh, he got a little flick, Jones, but it might have been a hand. Certainly Paul Durkin's moving towards the Wimbledon captain. The ball played from the free kick right under the crossbar. Jones going in, the hand was outstretched, and he's been cautioned by Paul Durkin for that. Thomas. It was ambitious. Ruddock. Wimbledon throw. Lead. Now this time Liverpool have everybody back to defend. Earl. In by Ardley, helped on by Ewell. That was certainly... Ewell! Yes! Jason Ewell puts Wimbledon ahead. After 41 minutes, his first goal of the season. A typical free kick into the 6-yard box. James didn't come for it. Ewell won it in the air, and the downward header beat David James. And in a match that Liverpool can't afford to lose, if they're to retain any chance of overtaking Manchester United, they're a goal down. Jamie Redknapp. Gale flicks it on. Here's Ewell. Kimball. Jones is in there. Oh! What a super save by David James from Robbie Earl. He gets an encouraging pat from Dean Holdsworth, but that looked all ends up Wimbledon's second. Gale's flick. 2 stops by the Liverpool keeper. The second from the header by Marcus Gale, not that difficult, but it was an absolutely splendid save earlier from Robbie Earle. Inside the 6-yard box, just got one hand on it. Holdsworth! Oh, fabulous header, Dean Holdsworth. 2-0 Wimbledon. And it's another ball in the air, which has brought a header which has beaten David James. Neil Ardley. Dean Holdsworth in front of the defender. And there's the substitution, which means the arrival of 17-year-old Michael Owen, tipped to be the new Robbie Fowler, the new Ian Rush, a record goal scorer for England's schoolboys, now part of the Anfield first-team squad. The 17-year-old gives Liverpool some hope, and he did so at the moment when the Wimbledon defender, Chris Perry, was momentarily out of position, having picked up a knock. His first senior goal after so many in the youth and reserve teams. Oh, nice touch by Jamie Redknapp. Here's McManaman. McAteer's in a good position. Here's McAteer, surely! A brilliant save by Sullivan, and suddenly the pendulum in this match has swung. McManaman feinting to shoot and then teeing it up for McAteer. It only needed to be 6 inches further to one side than it was, and it would have beaten some. How close! It seemed to run right along the goal line. It just needed a touch from Mark Wright. Launched forward by Ruddock to Collymore. Fear's header. In a victory for Wimbledon by 2 goals to 1. But what drama in the end when 17-year-old Michael Owen came on and scored to give Liverpool hope that they could salvage at least a point. They can't now overtake Manchester United, and they'll have to concentrate on winning away at Sheffield Wednesday on Sunday and holding on to that second spot in the face of a very serious challenge, perhaps from Newcastle, dependent on their results. But Liverpool have not claimed any of the points. The final score is Wimbledon 2, Liverpool 1.